It's a horrible day in the mask pit. A horrible day in the mask pit. It's so creepy and so spooky. As you walk down the rickety stairs, you're getting closer to plenty of scares. It's so creepy and so spooky. Oh, hey everyone. Nick down here in the mask pit, and I'm just getting ready for another one of my action-packed, thrilling, informational, fun-filled overhaul videos. And yeah, we're working on the Halloween Ends mask. Ooh, yeah. And one of the tips I'm giving here, if you haven't seen me do this already, this is a big mask. It's 26 inches for the most part. I haven't seen any smaller, but some people say there are some smaller ones. I have not seen them. It's 26 inches. It's a big mask, and if you have those foam heads, it's going to be flopping all around on this. So one of the things that I do to give it a better working surface is to put multiple beams on there, and you can make it just about as big as you want. This is a really good size right there. So there's tip number one. And yeah, Halloween Ends from Trick or Treat Studios, an incredible mask from the movie Mold. What? Yes, you heard me, from the movie Mold. Now, why is this such a big deal? Because when I was a kid, getting a mask from a movie Mold, you couldn't even fathom it. It wouldn't be in your realm of thinking that you could ever have it. Never going to happen. And now here we are in the day and age that, you know, it's just too bad I'm 95 years old before I get a mask from a movie Mold. And it's incredible. It's exactly the same mask that you're going to see in the movie. Painted a little differently, needs a little help. And so we're going to overhaul it. And a word of caution, this overhaul is not for the squeamish. Because I have done a few of these, and this is the most labor-intensive overhaul I have ever done. So just be ready for that. And I'm actually waiting now for Mr. McCreepy to show up, because he was going to let me borrow something. I know he doesn't have a delivery for me today, but he was going to let me borrow something, and I'm just waiting on him to come. But so while we're waiting, yeah, now whether you're watching this overhaul or you actually bought it and spent money and bought the download, you're going to see I'm going to try to be as informative and full of tips and information as I can. You know, that it seems like every download I do, somebody said, well, you didn't mention this or you didn't mention that. How do you do this? I'm going to try to address everything here. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you're watching a very condensed version, and this is basically for the YouTube audience so that you can get kind of a flavor of the download to see if you want to buy it, or if you just want to see how the mask is overhauled. There's not really much information or stuff like that going on there. I'm going to have some paints out and everything. Oh, Mr. McCreepy, I'm so glad you showed up. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. McCreepy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's in there. I promise I will take good care of it. Nothing will happen to it. And you have a horrible day, Mr. McCreepy. Yeah. Thank you, I will. Yeah. Mr. McCreepy, because this is such a special overhaul, lent me his jacket. I thought this would be nice to. I should have had it. I should have had it for the opening and did it, but oh well. But yeah. Oh yeah. Mr. McCreepy is a very smart dresser. Yeah. But anyway, let's get on with our download, and let's get on with our video here, overhauling, rehauling, whatever you want to call it. And the word rehaul, I don't know who invented it, but it is not in spell check or anything. And when Incredibly crisp. Everything is just on point and perfect. But you can help yours a little along the way with a little enhancement. All right, we have our mask sitting here nice and pretty, and one thing I want to touch on is stuffing. And here is the picture from Christopher Nelson. So let's try to stuff it just like that. We're not too far away. We're really not too far away. What we have to do is just bring out this side just a little bit more, and maybe the eye cuts. So we have our good friend Cotton Balls here, and from what I could see of his picture, he has a little bit more of this ear showing, so we want to bring this out. So we're going to cut a cotton ball in half, and once again, this is one of these things you just have to play with until you get it right. Well, I'm going to put another one in there because we have a lot of room, I guess. Let's see if that brought that out a little bit more. I'm going to try putting a cotton ball in back of the ear, or right in the ear. Now I gave you that little lighting tutorial and stuffing tutorial and everything to make your mask look its very best, especially if you're going to sell it. Now these are the pictures that I took, and you'd be surprised how many people can't sell their masks. Even though they are very good quality, they have horrible, horrible pictures. So do your homework and take some pictures that really make your mask pop. I also like to take outdoor pictures and outdoor video in natural light. This lets people know and see that, you know, it's not just lighting that's making the mask look as good as it looks in the studio pictures. With natural light, your mask can look every bit as stunning, if not more, and give a better representation of the colors of everything. Hey everyone, Nick outside the mask pit, and I've come to one conclusion, that photographing or videoing this mask, probably the hardest thing to do is to get the true representation of the shade of yellowing that is on the mask. I mean, I just went through 7 or 8 settings on my mask, and what I'm seeing on my camera view screen, and this was done using the latest reference pictures that Chris Nelson posted. Really helped a lot. And I also took in consideration some of the other masks that are out there that were used in the movie and that are painted a little bit differently, and incorporated some of those features in here, or shadings. Okay, so here is our auction. We have 35 seconds to go. It's been holding at $1,025 since the first day. It went up to that in about 24 hours. And it's been holding 19 seconds. Oh, it's up to 150. Okay, let's do the phone because this is real time. My computer I have to keep refreshing. So 150, 2 seconds, 1,100, and that is our final. That's our final price, $1,100. It's not a bad turnover for an $80 mask. Now another thing I picked up, everybody, and it's barely there, but a little green right around in the wrinkles here and by the lips. Very subtle. I mean, I really had to look for that, but it is there, so I am going to subtly put it in there. Yeah. No, really. I just came back from there. Yep. Yeah, they're giving away. Yeah, they're giving away free cups of coffee. They even put it in this cool little travel mug. So it's only for today. Yeah, so go down there and get a free cup of coffee. Okay, I gotta go. Shooting one of those videos. You know those videos I do that nobody watches. Okay, yeah. Okay, talk to you later. Have a horrible day. I will. Anyway, thanks. Let's bring this video to an end. See what I did there? And so whether you're doing a, what's this called? 2018 mask, or H40, some people call it, a kills mask, or an ends mask, you know, I've got an overhaul, rehaul video for each one, so if you want to take a dive into that, and try doing that yourself, hey, you know, I'd love to see pictures of it when you're done. Or, you know, I do this YouTube version for people just to maybe if it seems like it's something that they might want to get into, so I do a little condensed version. And hey, if it seems like, you know, it might be a little too much for you to tackle, you don't want to get involved, you don't have the time, you know, hey, send your mask to me. I'll do all the dirty work, and bing, bang, boom, it's done. And the way I work it is just drop me a message. I'll hook you up with payment, and then when it's time to send me your mask, you keep it until I'm ready to do it. So you're not without your precious mask for, you know, for a while. So I will send you an email saying, okay, send me your mask. And if you're into the full-size figures, you know, there's even there's a video on my YouTube channel about how to make your own kills or ends hands right there, bandage or unbandaged. And yeah, I think so. Hit the subscribe button. Oh, the subscribe. People are always like, Nick, why don't you have like 100 million, zillion, bazillion subscribers and viewers and everything? No, you know, I don't know. I just do what I do, and that's the way it is. So share the videos and tell your friends and families and neighbors to subscribe, and get everybody subscriberated, and maybe then you know, I'll get a few more views and subscriptions and stuff like that. Anyway, hope that. Oh, Mr. McCreepy, yeah, I'm just about finished with your jacket. I'm just doing the end of my video. Just a few more minutes, okay? Yeah, you just hang out there. I'll be with you. I know you want to take Mrs. McCreepy out dancing tonight, and you want to look sharp. Yeah, I know. I understand. It's in perfect shape. See what I did there? There's nothing to do right now except end the video. Okay, yeah, I'm coming, Mr. McCreepy. And I hope everybody has a horrible day. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll drive, and Mr. McCreepy, in exchange for letting me borrow your cool suit here, I am going to take you out for a cup of coffee, and I'm going to have him put it in your own travel mug. Yeah, no, it's my treat. Come on. Sing with me, Mr. McCreepy. It's a horrible day in the mask pit, a horrible day in the mask pit.